It's the end of luxury as we know it. And we've been reporting about this since years now, but you know the shit really hits the fan when Vogue Business also starts reporting about it. And in fact, Vogue Business did report about it. Matter of fact, they wrote an article where they say luxury is too expensive. What should brands do? Now, listen, here's the thing. Vogue lives off of the advertisements that luxury brands, mostly luxury, not just, but mostly luxury brands, pay a pretty penny to advertise in Vogue. So it's not in the best interest of Vogue to poke the bear. It's not in the best interest of Vogue to make any sort of article that questions the authority of the luxury brands, that questions the validity of the luxury brands. You understand, because don't spit in the plate you're eating from, as they say. But if even Vogue starts writing articles that claim, hey, the brands have pushed the luxury brands have pushed the prices way too far. What are we gonna do? Like, what to do? Like, what should brands do to fix this? Then you know that the shit really hit the fan. And not just that, but following that, and this is, by the way, you can go check it out on Vogue yourselves. It's behind a pay link, so we're going to leave it there. But Yahoo Finance also reported, very interestingly, in the same respect. And we're gonna read through this and we're gonna comment on it. But first, subscribe to my channel. Let's get to 100K. We're almost there. I can almost smell that miniature YouTube plaque that they send you as a content creator if you finally reach 100K. Honey, I've been on YouTube for 10 years, so it's been a slow journey. Okay? Okay, she a grower, not a shower. But anyway, we digress. Thumb up the live stream, thumb up this video, and subscribe. Y'all, Yahoo Finance says, the luxury goods market has created its own crisis. Let me repeat that. The luxury goods market has created its own crisis, and it won't recover until after 2027. I add allegedly. Matter of fact, everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. We'll go. So now their theory is that we're going to be in this slump for at least until 2027 or the end of 2027, so 2028. And they say the world of luxury is expensive, rare, and highly sought after, but it's also undergoing a tumultuous shift. China and Europe will play less of a role in the global expansion of the luxury industry going forward, with the sector forecast to grow a paltry 1 to 3% between 2024 and 2027. The new research suggests the slowing global economy and sharp changes in consumer habits are hurting the bottom lines of luxury giants like Kering and LVMH. And this is leading many to wonder, is luxury fashion doomed? Or is this just a blip? It could be a bit of both, says the article. A new report by Business of Fashion and McKinsey, released on Monday, shows its researchers forecast a slowdown that could drag on for another 3 years. According to the new State of Fashion report, it expects the global growth rate of the luxury industry to be just 1 to 3% between 2024 and 27, with China and Europe, once the centers of luxury spending, contributing less to that expansion. Meanwhile, regions like the Middle East and India will boom. Which makes one wonder, doesn't it? Why would Chanel hire Lena Nair? Take her over from India to Chanel. And now the Indian market is booming more and more. We've been reporting about this in the past year. Matter of fact, a lot of the luxury brands have been opening more and more boutiques and shops in India. That's the new rising economy. So yeah, And of course, the Middle East has been powerful since decades, so it remains powerful. During the growth phase, they say the industry structurally transformed and customer exposure to luxury grew substantially. Now is the time for brands to strategically reset, to restore desirability, creativity, and exclusivity. The cornerstones of luxury, says Rahul Malik, Chief Growth Officer and Head of Insights at the Business of Fashion, who told Fortune in an interview. Now, I gotta say, desirability, creativity, and exclusivity, they gotta restore that. They gotta restore the quality. Why doesn't anybody talk about the quality? My issue with a lot of these luxury brands is the lack of quality. They keep upping their prices, but the quality keeps going down the drain. I'm like, how about we start with ya fix ya quality, ya start paying a proper quality control division, and then you stop overproducing. How about we start there? Let's take it from there. Baby steps, but also huge steps, because if they improve the quality, it's already a huge thing for me. It's a huge added extra bonus that makes me think, you know what, let me spend some money on this brand. The report, which examines social media data, client surveys, and interviews with luxury shoppers, expects the appetite for luxury to shift from watches and apparel, and they forgot to mention bags, to wellness and travel experiences instead. Again, something we've been reporting on since over 2 years now. These luxury brands know it. You know, the new generation is not really spending a lot of money on baglets and clothes, but they are spending a pretty penny on special restaurant experiences, special spa experiences, special travel experiences. That's why Louis Vuitton opened up a cafe at Doha Airport, like a lounge. That's why Dior opened up a restaurant cafe in Paris. Chanel opened up their restaurant in Tokyo called Beige. Gucci is opening up restaurants everywhere. Versace has had spas for a long time now. Like, more and more of these brands are, Dolce & Gabbana with their martini shop, cocktail restaurants. I mean, you name it. They're doing it. They're zipping it and zooing it. And it's more and more and more experience driven for a surcharge, of course. You can eat a cookie for 50 cents at Walmart, or you could eat a cookie for $30 at Louis Vuitton, We'll go. Experience. Interesting. The changing affinity for luxury has already prompted people to shop less, resulting in only a third of the luxury sector clocking positive growth, a Bain & Company report found just past November. Then they say luxury industry might have itself to blame. Some of the luxury industry's current problems are its own making. When demand soared a few years ago, companies ramped up production and increased prices, souring the taste for what was once seen as bespoke. Plus, the industry's growth was driven mainly by price rather than volume increases. Innovation didn't keep up to warrant those prices, diminishing the overall appeal of luxury goods over time. I've been saying this since, 2021? We've been known. Now, even the industry's highest spenders, who are expected to contribute up to 80% of luxury spending, are turned off by the price hikes, the State of Fashion report found. Thumb up this video and subscribe. And by the way, also, we were talking about this a couple of weeks ago, and in the chats, by the way, I'm filming this video in front of a live virtual audience. Subscribe to my channel and then join the live chats. We live stream several times a week here. And in the live chats, I remember Kev was saying this a couple of weeks ago. He has a good connection to Chanel sales associates, and he says his intel is telling him they can't sell the double flaps anymore. Nobody's buying. They're too expensive. The quality is allegedly not there anymore. It's like, what, $11,000 for a Chanel Timeless Classic double flap? Who cares anymore? Nobody. A fresh crop of boutique brands or breakout brands within luxury giants began to grow rapidly as shoppers looked for other options. Interesting how they mention Miu Miu here as a fresh crop of boutique brands. I'm like, Miu Miu has been around for decades, not really fresh. But they're saying, consider Prada, for instance. The Italian company has seen unprecedented sales thanks to a smaller label it owns, which is Miu Miu. Miu Miu is kind of like for younger peeps, slightly lower price range than Prada. During the third quarter of 2024, Prada's revenues rose 18%, while Miu Miu's soared at 105%. That's huge. That's a far cry from what other luxury players have faced, such as industry bellwether LVMH, which saw sales decline during the same quarter. To be sure, it had a few bright spots in its beauty and selective retailing segments, areas that are expected to gain more traction within luxury, which is again experience-driven. Overall, the industry has a lot to rethink, says the article. Luxury executives have a bearish outlook on the year due to possible tariffs from the US, China's slow pace to revival, and cost pressures on the companies. Yes, Donnie has been threatening everybody outside of the US to up the tariffs, up the tariffs. Oh my God, we're so screwed. We're so screwed. If you think you were already screwed because you were paying like 20% surcharge on your Louis Vuitton baglets when you buy them in America, good luck, because you're probably going to pay like 40% surcharge now. IYKYK. Thank you, Donnie. Executives are rightly pessimistic about 2025, which is said to be a challenging year for luxury leaders in comparison to years past. Malik said, adding that customers will need to be reconvinced of luxury's value proposition. You know, and they say there's a quest for wallet share. And they're like, there's no doubt it's going to take a lot to win back shoppers' hearts and wallet shares now as they shift their gaze to high-end travel and wellness experiences instead. Meanwhile, aspirational buyers are reconsidering how they think about luxury in the current macroeconomic environment. Quiet luxury is a significant part of this trend, emphasizing understated elegance, high-quality craftsmanship, blah, blah, blah. Post-pandemic luxury consumers have shown a renewed focus on accessorizing as a quick and effective way to refresh their wardrobes. Accessories have always been the thing. Always. I have, I stop buying clothes sometimes, I stop buying bags sometimes, but I never stop buying accessories. Because an accessory, no matter how costly or cost-effective it is, it can zhuzh up, it can pep up an outfit, always. An accessory is something that can make a jacket or a shirt that you've had for decades, you just add a little brooch, a little pin, and bam, it transforms the entire shirt. Accessories are important, in my humble opinion, and they really help. They help you zhuzh up and fresh up the outfit. But look at this. All of these magazines and articles are reporting about the end of luxury. And when Vogue Business tells you that luxury brands have outpriced themselves and they should rethink their strategy, like, the jig is up. The jig is up. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Subscribe to my channel. Let's get to 100K, y'all. I can smell the 100K. I wish it were money, but no, it's the little plaque that YouTube sends you. It shrinks, I have the feeling it shrinks every year. When I started doing YouTube, their 100,000 subscribers plaque was this huge thing, beautifully made, and then they wanted to save money, and then they shrunk it to a laser cut thing. And now they shrunk it again. They made it even smaller. I'm like, please let me get to 100K before they make the 100K plaque disappear completely. You know that sooner or later, YouTube is going to say, 100K is no longer an achievement. We're going to give you your first plaque at 500,000. I'm just dreading that moment. So anyway, thank you guys so much. Let me know your thoughts down below. Is it the end of luxury? Is it not? What are your experiences currently in the luxury field? Are you still shopping? Do you not want to shop anymore? Or have you been outpriced? Is the quality lackluster? Let me know. Subscribe and never give up on love. Bye.